French Salinas Frost. Here's an outstanding filly, a classy Palomino filly with a great profile, an outstanding athlete. She is an own daughter of Frenchman's Bully, back to the great Barrel Horse sire, Frenchman's Guy, and back to the great National Finals Rodeo sire, Sunfrost. Jason is really high on this filly. Wani, tell us about Salinas. Here's a pretty good filly.
This little filly here, I can't believe we're selling her, but we've already got one replacement filly out of Sydney. Anyway, Sydney's been one of our foundation brood mares. We've gotten like 9 colts out of her, 2 or 3 that they've already taken. Should have just left her alone. But this is a nice filly, and Annie Reynolds come up and looked at all of our mares, and she likes Sydney the best of all of our mares.
For a barrel fraternity prospect or an outstanding all-around arena horse. The bloodlines behind this filly have been proven in barrel horse fraternities, been proven on the ranch, they've been proven in the rodeo arena as rope horses. There is nothing, absolutely nothing they can't do. Line breeding increases the predictability of their performance. It increases the predictability of their breeding value and what they will produce on down the road in terms of outstanding progeny. You've got a filly that is line bred to the great Sunfrost, and he was line bred to Lightning Bar. So you have an intensely bred Lightning Bar filly. Nice job, Jason. Again, an outstanding filly, great profile, lots of look. If you're going to invest invest in a talented filly that's got the look, the profile, the beauty of this one. That look and that refinement, you'll never take that away from her. That came off the Tikaskeet Ranch, the Albert Mitchell family down in New Mexico. Of course, Mr. Albert Mitchell, one of the foundation breeders in all of the American Quarter Horse Association, helped form the American Quarter Horse Association, a noted Hereford breeder. He was president of the American Hereford Association and also president of the American Quarter Horse Association. Son of Billy Red Baron, back to the great picture-bred super horse on the top side, Mr. Baron Red. Jason says that this is a deluxe ranch and rodeo horse. Really well built, strong and shapy, with lots and lots of physical ability. He's gentle, he's quiet, he's easygoing, he's willing, and he's got lots of try.
Than that, but this colt's out of Maggie Drift, and this is the first colt we've offered out of her.
From Mr. Albert Mitchell down in New Mexico. This colt's got that strong, deep shoulder, that bone to the ground, that strong foot to the ground. He's going to grow up. Imagine him.
And like Jason said, just everything it does is big time, and we feel that this colt can step up to the plate and do an outstanding job. Just not a good job, but a really good job.
I like the strength with which this colt moves. Really strong, really collected. He's all business. He gets his feet in the ground. He's level-headed. Here's a colt with lots of future. And again, look at him now as a not yet 2-year-old. How about that for a big stop? Nice stop, Jason. Some of their original foundation fillies to build their program. This colt is certainly very strong on the mare's side. Doxo Sugar has sired progeny that have made their name in the barrel horse arena. The barrel horse and head horse prospect. Got a big, long, extended stride. This filly has got a big motor. Amber talks about her having a big motor, but she's controllable. And you'll see as she travels, that filly can cover the ground. Long, extended, smooth stride, but gentle, kind, and willing. We're going to show her on cattle a little later. She takes to cattle well, very willing. We think that this filly is probably in the future going to grow.
Got to go back to Flicka. Flicka was one of a kind mare. Amber rodeoed on her for about 10 years, and then this is the first colt that Amber's selling out of this mare, and I can't believe we're selling it because we think can do it all, and especially in the barrels, I think she'll be able to run hard, and then plus take a good corner and do it all.
That Flicka mare also. So a great standout, all-around performance mare, a mare that was a stand-up, strong-made, stout-made mare. Amber retired her, made a brood mare out of her. And as you can see, she's an awfully nice producer. Filly with lots of refinement, lots of look. Look at her pin her ears and go to that calf. She's serious about her business. It's bred into her. He and own son of the great Peppy Sam Badger and out of a daughter, Doc Bar. Gray Starlight, also a full brother to the noted stallion rooster, Gallo del Cielo. A powerful, powerful sire line on the top side of this colt. On the bottom side, out of an own daughter, a senior's little brother, back to Smart Little Lena and Mr. Fool Smoke, Gunsmoke. So stack that pedigree up. Gray Starlight, Peppy Sam Badger, Doc Bar, Smart Little Lena, and Mr. Gunsmoke. It'd be tough. It'd be tough to stack more proven cow horse blood into a sorrel wrapper. Nate says it's but proven performance bloodlines. Over 11 million in progeny earnings. Look at that colt get after that calf. He's all business. That colt is catty. Pins his ears and goes to him. Nate, nice show. That's a nice colt. He wants to get her done. Look at that. And clear on the bottom side, you'll see the great mare Pockwood, one of the outstanding foundation mares in the cow and T4 quarter horse program, a line-bred driftwood mare. Here's a stand-up colt, a stand-up grandson of Gray Starlight, and line-bred driftwood on the mare's side. Here's a later maturing kind of, let me count. There's 4 shots of driftwood on the bottom side. Driftwood, of course, one of the proven lines in professional rodeo competition. I think Mr. Mel Potter, Sherry Servy's father, has stated that near 65 world championships have been won on driftwood horses in the
younger mare of ours. We're just now starting to get some really nice colts out of her. Amber and Maggie wanted to keep this colt for Maggie's barrel horse, but I got them talked into selling this one, and we're going to keep the colt next year out of that same mare. So anyway, the girls wanted to keep this one, and this is a very, very nice colt. It moves smooth. Very
shapy, fancy-looking kind of a gelding that you're going to be proud to own. I like his mind. I like his movement, long, free, and extended movement. Again, a colt with lots and lots of future. Me of those 8th grade kids that got their hands hanging down below their knees, and they're big gangly kids, and they grow up and be those 6'8" NBA basketball players. Here's a colt that's got the right kind of movement. He's anchored to the ground with good bone, a good foot. Got that.
And we're very, very high on this colt. Watch how that colt runs. He'll run flat. See how flat and low his head is? We feel that this horse, the guy could compete on him, and I mean just flat win, just because he moves smooth and flat, so you can get your rope up and rope really fast. And then, like Jason said, he's very smart, and we think this horse has got everything we're looking for in horse.
Really refined, really sharp looking, nice movement, athletic in his movement. Here's a pretty classy colt.
I told you it was a saddle that makes the ropes so good.
Lots and lots of quarter horse shape, and this guy is gentle. Maggie, I'll pay you $1 to go ride that horse. Maggie started this colt. And then Maggie started him, got him slowed down so Jason could get on him riding. That's how it works. But have you ever seen Maggie ride? She can ride anything with hair.
Lincoln here is out of an old mare. She had a bad leg, knee that flew up on her, and then after a while, her front end got to where she couldn't even get around. And this colt was only like 2 months old, and so Maggie and Dunk raised this colt on a bottle. So he hung around here quite a bit, and we're very proud of this horse. And anyway, we were making the sale list, and I said we were going to sell Lincoln, and I ran out of the house and went to Jordan Valley for 10 days. So I don't know what happened after that. But
Maggie and I had a kind of a miscommunication here. I thought she was going to ride this horse today, and she's going to ride him in the morning. So anybody who wants to see Maggie riding, she has to be here in the morning. Be sure and get here early so you can go look at the bulls. But this is a great all-around colt. Again, there's nothing he won't do. Well-built, well-bred, and the most important thing, he's gentle, gentle, gentle. Maggie and I had a kind of a miscommunication here. I thought she was going to ride this horse today, and she's going to ride him in the morning. So anybody who wants to see Maggie riding, she has to be here in the morning. Be sure and get here early so you can go look at the bulls. But this is a great all-around colt. Again, there's nothing he won't do. Well-built, well-bred, and the most important thing, he's gentle, gentle, gentle.
Wrong with it, or some place the horse could be stronger in. I think if those three guys saw this horse, they would say this horse is balanced. It's low to the ground. I mean, it's got the right thickness, the right style. That, you know, it can run, it can stop. And I think this is the most balanced colt we have in the sale for us. So we're pretty proud of this colt.
Look at her go. Really strong, really collected on the move. That's a filly with a lot of power. Oh, and drop it in the ground. How about that deal? That looked good on the end of a calf rope, on the end of a heeling rope. Turn it on. Go to it. Look at that. Now that filly's all business. That Kilgore Dash is the granddaughter of Dash for Cash that Wani and Beth brought back from South Dakota. Raised a number of outstanding colts out of her. Sold another Frenchman's Guy. A daughter or two out of that mare. Skip Frost, who sired Travis Tryon's TRCA Head Horse of the Year. 4-time Head Horse of the Year. Precious Spec, also known as Walt. Lots and lots of future. Make the investment in a filly that's bred to be a great one. Wani, tell us about this filly.
Well, this filly's a very young filly. It's a June baby. But anyway, the mare is a phenomenal mare. Daryl Sewell, he rodeoed about 10 years on her. And I guarantee you that I don't think I ever beat Daryl when he was riding that mare. I can beat him now. But, serious.
Look at that. Pin her ears and reach out and try to take a little hair out of the hide on that steer. It's bred into her. She wants to do it. Jason calls her outstanding. This is his #1 pick of the MacKenzie Ranch consignment.
Yeah, this filly's out of Abbey, and this is the only second colt we've ever got. This is the second colt we've sold out of Abbey. But anyway, like Jason said, I'm very high on the two. These are outstanding colts, and the potential is, you know, I think we're going to see a lot of them in the winning circle. And this mare can stop going slow, she can stop going fast. She's smooth. You can see how she strides. I mean, everything about this mare we like, and Jason's done a great job with her.
If you have quality, if you have pedigree, if you have bred-in talent and ability, and horses that can go and make top-flight ranch horses, top-flight arena horses, top-flight futurity horses, the market is now higher than it's ever been. There's no value for average. They're backed by generations of proven bloodlines, and they have the right kind of people behind them. Again, this is lot number 21, an outstanding filly. Wani?
I'd just like to point out that Jason showed 9 horses today, and boy, all of his colts were good, and he's done a hell of a job with this set of colts. And